Hey Eagles fans, this is David Rocks and coming at you with another Eagles video. But this time, it's been a while, so I figured I'd recap, the offseason so far. Got rid of Chip Kelly, thank God, but that happened before the season ended. We traded Kiko Alonso and Byron Maxwell for the Dolphins' 8 overall pick. Picked up some new people: Brandon Brooks, Chris Givens, Ruben Randall, Nigel Bradham. Let's see, Chase Daniel, which, by the way, that was stupid because, wow, you're going to really overpay a backup. And then now we trade a huge ass fucking, pick lottery for fucking number 2 overall pick from the Cleveland Browns. And I have something to say about that before I get to this whole Sam Bradford situation. Number one, people are acting like we just traded away everything for the next 2 years. First off, look at what we have this year. We don't have a number 2 pick. That is all. Everyone's like, oh, we don't have a number 2, 3, 4, or 5. That's incorrect. Look at our draft picks this year. The only round that we're not picking in is number 2. That's correct. Yes, we have a 3rd rounder. I believe we have either 1 or 2 3rd rounders. And then we have a 4th, a 5th, a 6th, and 2 7ths. So don't tell me that we traded everything for Carson Wentz, because the only thing we traded next year is a 1st overall. And next year we have 8 picks in the draft. And who's to say we won't trade up and get a 1st round pick? Who's to say we won't trade Sam Bradford and get that? But we're not going to do that. Sam Bradford's not worth that much. So people stop going around saying that, oh my God, we just traded every single pick we've had for the next 2 year type shit. No. You guys have to look about what we actually have. This year, we're actually having 7 picks, what we're actually supposed to have in an NFL draft. Because we all having a 1st round pick, obviously, number 2 overall. Hopefully we get Carson Wentz. Now I can get to Sam Bradford, okay? Sorry, this Dr. Pepper shake is so flame. But, Sam Bradford, who's you know what? I want out. I get it. I get how he wants out. But at the same time, bro, you're going about it all wrong. It's not like it's not like you just say you're out and then they just let you go. You have a contract. You signed for 2 years with $20 million in guaranteed money, bro. $20 million in guaranteed for 2 years. And you're over here bitching about it oh my God, they just replaced a franchise quarterback. Sam Bradford is not a franchise quarterback. He has the potential to be a franchise quarterback, but bro, they signed you for 2 years. 2 years. You knew what you were getting out of that. You knew you were going to compete next 2 years in order to stay there in Philly. So what is the problem? So what they go after a quarterback in Carson Wentz? Prove that you're better. Play your ass off. Maybe they'll sign your ass longer. And maybe fuck that. They can always get rid of Carson Wentz if your ass ends up playing like a fucking phenomenal quarterback. They can toss his ass to the side, get something out of him, and keep your ass. But now you're like, oh, well, they invested in him. So what? So what, bro? What have you done to solidify your position in the NFL? You've done nothing. You played for the Eagles 1 year, and you think that's done anything? And you guys didn't make the playoffs? Yeah, I said it real silent, but fucking A, man. And now he wants to be traded, so he's not showing up for any off-season drills anymore. He's not showing up for mini camp. Let's see. Bro, looking at Sam Bradford, he looks so humbled and so respectful. He does not look like he would pull some little kid bullshit like this. And all of a sudden I hear about he's pulling it. Bro, take your shit. You don't want to be in Philly? You know what? Take your shit and go. Go, homie. Get the fuck out of Philly. Because you know what? No one wants your ass here in the first place. Chip Kelly brought you here. If you want to go something like that, go to San Francisco with his ass. Fucking A, man. But we should trade his ass right now. But that's another thing. People were like, oh, we should trade him for our 2nd round pick. No. This man is guaranteed $20 million in 2 years. And he's not that great of a quarterback. No one's going to give up a 2nd round pick for that. If he had a little less money, yeah. John Elway would probably give up the 2nd round pick for his ass. Because I'm telling you right now, Sam Bradford would do pretty goddamn good in fucking Denver. I'm not even going to lie. Sam Bradford would do good in Denver. But the latest we're going to get is a 3rd round pick for this year out of him. That's it. But if we're going to trade him, it has to be now. My overall theory, I wanted to keep Sam Bradford this year. I wanted to keep him, put Carson Wentz on the bench for this 1 year, and then next year trade Sam Bradford's ass away. You know, because Sam Bradford during the season is going to get hurt anyway, so we're going to be able to see Carson Wentz play in a regular season game or 2 or 3 or all, because you know Sam Bradford can't stay healthy. But yeah, man, like I thought we should have kept him for a year. You know, maybe he could have mentored Carson Wentz, since the Philadelphia Eagles have the best quarterbacking crew in the league. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you even go about even testing something like that? Like, I don't want to hear about that. How they're the best quarterback thing in the league. Like, that's bullshit. Like, you have a quarterbacks coach that is supposedly a quarterback guru, and then you have a former quarterback who is our head coach, which was asked in the NFL. Like, how are you gonna say we have the best quarterbacking thing ever? And then you had Alex Smith, who barely threw any touchdowns this year. Like, I don't want to hear about how we're such a great quarterbacking coaches and shit like that, because it's not true. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Well, what do you guys think we should do with Sam Bradford? You think we should keep him on a year, trade him this year? What do you think we should get for him? Whatever you think, let me know down in the comments. And this is David Rocks, and I'm out.